Take 3. Is this thing even on? Okay, good. Hey everybody, it's Kristen. So today I'm doing a do-it-yourself hidden storage using books. And I feel like this is a really great project for those book lovers out there. For being a book lover myself, I felt like this was very fun. I really loved going to the thrift store to get these books because being a book nerd, I actually really love looking at the spines of a book. It's very strange. I'm so sorry. I don't know, it's just something that I love to do. And when I decided to do this, I thought what better way than to show everybody. However, I'm gonna be honest, it pained me having to cut up these books. Since I'm a huge book lover, cutting up books was horrifying. It felt so wrong, but really the end result, it looked pretty cool. So, if you want to learn how to make this awesome and neat do-it-yourself hidden book storage, then I will keep on watching.
Hey everybody, thanks for watching this far. It makes me feel confident this will be a fun and interesting video. These are the materials you're going to need for your project. You're going to need a hot glue gun. You're also going to need a stack of books. Now I have a lot here because of the size of crate I chose, but I also purchased mine from the thrift store because I realized that was going to be the cheapest way. But really you can purchase your books, or if you have books lying around home, that's a great option too. You're also going to need a crate. I purchased mine from Joann Fabrics, but I realized not till later that you could purchase it online for a lot cheaper, so just letting you all know. You're also going to need an X-Acto knife and a piece of cardboard, just so when you're cutting into your books, you're not cutting into any wood or flooring. That would probably not be a good idea. So here's all the materials. Alright, so we're going to get right into it. You're going to open the book and use the X-Acto knife on the inside indent where the pages are in the inside of the book. Now, careful of your fingers. You see I almost cut my finger off. But you're going to go down the indent, but you don't want to get too close to the spine because I made the mistake and it does not look too good when it's on the crate. It just looks very messy and it looks scratched and it's just not as pretty. So you're going to flip the pages over and you're going to do it on the opposite side as well. Just get really close to the indent but not too close to the spine. And you're going to go down like that. And it takes a couple tries. I obviously had to repurchase a book because I ruined the first spine. But you're going to take the pages out like that and there you go. Okay, so now you're going to flip the book over and you're going to use the X-Acto knife again. You're going to use it on the indent on the outside of the book now, but I like to think about it as where the book bends. So think about where the book bends and that's where you're going to be cutting, because if you don't cut it there and you put it on your crate, it's not going to look as realistic. That's kind of where I was having trouble with the first book. It was not working out. But this is where I decided that it's a good idea to know where the book bends, and that's how you're going to get it perfect. And here I am ripping it, but that's okay. It's not going to be perfect. You can always touch it up with the X-Acto knife if you need to. And there you go. Looks pretty cool. And obviously I'm supporting The Great Gatsby. That's one of my favorite books. It's got to be on my crate. Okay, now we're going to see what it looks like on the crate. Now you can see why it's really important to cut right where the book bends. Because that way it looks really realistic when it's on there. So this is the book that's going to go on the side of the crate, and it's important that you leave one of the flaps of the book on because that's going to be the one that's on the side and it's going to make it look realistic. Now, this is the book that I had really trouble with because it was a thicker book and it was really hard to get those pages out. So you can see I'm pretty much struggling right now. So now you can see I'm just now getting the book undone. It took that long to do just because it was a very big book. Now right now I'm just kind of looking to see which flap I was needing for the crate so that I knew which one I had to remove. So I noticed that I needed the left side of the flap, so what I'm doing is just what I normally did with the other books, is I'm cutting down the side of the indent in the inside of the book. Now I'm just flipping it over this time. I did it the opposite way, but that's okay. So now you can see that I have the spine, but I also have that one flap that will wrap around the side of the crate to make it look like the stack of books is realistic from the side. So now, sparing me from the boredom, I'm not going to show you every single book that I cut up, but now I'm just kind of lining them up. Now you can really line them up with whatever way you like. I was just lining them up with how I liked the color and how the size was. So it really all depends on what you prefer. Alright, so this is going to be the fun part of the project. This is where you're going to start gluing the spines onto your crate. You're going to want to start gluing right there at the top edge of the crate, as you can see what I'm doing there. It's important to glue the side flaps on first because that's going to be a great indicator of where the other spines are going to be on your crate, because you don't want to create any gaps. So now you're going to push the spine down, and you're just going to form it to however you want the spine to look like on your crate. And you're going to take your hot glue gun and just line up where you think the edge of the spine is going to align with that crate. I realized later that I easily could have just put the hot glue right onto the spine. It would have been much easier, but hey, lesson learned, right? So now you're going to do the exact same thing on the other side with the other side flap. You're just going to hot glue it right on the edge there. Now keep in mind that you really want to make sure you align the edge of your book to the edge of the crate at the bottom, because once you flip that crate over and it's not lined up well, it's going to be really hard getting that book off the hot glue once you really press it on there. And also it's not going to look too good on your bookshelf. It's not going to look as natural. Alrighty, so now this is where you're going to start hot gluing the other spines as well. This is where you're going to start seeing it form, and it's going to look really cool. And you're just going to do the same thing with these spines as well. You're just going to hot glue them right to the crate. And voila, we're done! Look how awesome that looks! I was really proud of the outcome. I think it looks super cute. I honestly don't see any book lover not loving this project. It was really fun, easy to. I mean, come on. It's books and a hidden compartment. That's awesome, right? So I'm sure now everyone's eager to see what it looks like on a bookshelf. So here's what it looks like. Alright, how cute is that? It looks awesome. It looks so realistic. I really fell in love with doing this project. I would definitely do it again. Now, of course, you could put anything in your secret compartment. I'm sure you'll put more valuable stuff in there. I'm just putting candles in here because I have a lot of them. And I don't necessarily want everyone to see them all at once, so I'm just deciding to put them in here. This was a good place for them. I really hope you enjoyed this project and try it out yourself. Leave a comment down below with any questions or thoughts. Like this video and subscribe to my channel for more do-it-yourself content. Thanks so much for watching, everyone, and I'll see you in my next video.